So when you go to Desmos Calculator, you get a page that looks like this. What you'll want to do right off is create an account, and that's just right up here on the right. Actually, in your first project, I also go through the steps for creating an account. So I click there. You can just use your Google account, and you'll need to agree to these. This is free. Now, when I say use your Google account, in my case, that's the lindsay.edu, or you could also use an email address. Notice mine is already there, and I have my password, and so I've already created such an account, but you can just, and I think I did it just by clicking Google account, but I'm not sure, as my email and Google are the same thing. I would suggest just using your Lindsay Google account. If you have more than one Google account, it will probably ask you which one you want to use. Again, I would go ahead and use the Lindsay account. Once you click on these items, then it says sign in with Google, and you can just do that. And that will give you an account. Now, what that does is once you have an account, then you can sign in, and there's my sign in information. I sign in. It knows who I am, and you will need to have some screenshots with your name up here so I can see it's your work. But once you have that, when you make a graph, you can save it. Making a graph is pretty simple. I can do something like a straight line here, y equals 3x plus 2, and there it graphs it. Some of the things it does now, we can have it show up a little better by clicking the wrench here and saying let's go to projector mode, and everything's much darker. But if I click here, it actually shows me points where I intersect the axes. If I plot something else like y equals minus x plus 3, then it will also show me where the line intersects other graphs. So this is very nice and convenient. I can also go here and click a point, and it shows me the point I have there. If I drag, I can see different items. But once I have this, then I can save it. Now, actually saving, the easiest thing to do is click the untitled graph, and if I say untitled graph, and here's maybe my demo, something like that, and I say save. Now it's saved. Now what has that done for me? Well, if I click over here on the menu, there's demo, but here, here's demo again, and I can click any one of these. So for instance, I can click lesson 1 project, and it says open the graph, and here is part of what you'll find in project 1. And so that's what signing in and having an account does for you, is you can save your work so that you don't have to go back and do it again. All right, so that's a very quick introduction to Desmos. You'll definitely get much more of it in your projects.